Welcome back to my channel with me, Marie, where we're doing some major travel journal catch-up due to COVID. So if you fancy it, grab your journal, get comfy and journal along with me. I was just having a little difficulty figuring out where I wanted to lay those pictures out. They're a slightly different format to what I would usually print, but I do like having something a little bit different, but it did feel like the two longer prints needed to be kept together.
Hi guys, we're just heading to Kings Park for a little bit of a wander. We've spent the last couple of days job hunting. We're getting really bored of doing it. We're both used to being in our careers for a long time now, so giving that all up was quite a shock to the system. Yeah, it's a funny old thing to have done. I'm still kind of freaking out about it. I've always been in work. I think this is the longest time I've ever been out of work, which is been 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 whole weeks, and I'm freaking out. So, yeah, that's what we've been doing the last couple of days. We haven't heard back from anybody yet, but, you know, we might get lucky soon. Also, we have spoken to some other travellers, and we are probably going to start doing our agricultural work so that we can stay for a second year. Haven't told our parents yet, so that's the plan. Don't know how they'll take it.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, don't tell our parents that we might stay a second year already. We're thinking about it because we just love it here so much, and this such a big country that I don't think we'll see everything in any time soon, especially if we need to do some work. So we'll need to stay put in some areas for a little while. But yeah, so that's the plan, but we've been cooped up all day doing that, so now it's time to go and stretch our legs and go on a little adventure.
As you just heard, today's page is going to be about Kings Park. I'm just starting off here with some washi tape. I don't tend to ever use up an entire roll of washi tape, so what I do is take about half of the roll onto either a card or a lollipop stick, or popsicle stick as you would call it maybe in America, and they're easier for me to travel with and have a lot of choices than the full rolls. And then the rest of the roll I tend to just give away. I have sold some in the past, or I do some swaps with people. That just means that I've got a little bit more choice and I don't have rolls of washi tape sitting in my stash for ages not getting used up. Just whizzing through some cards now to see what I could maybe layer up with that photograph. I do like that journal card with the little pocket. I've had them for a long time and I've never really found a page that I've thought, yes, that's the perfect card for, so they've sort of not been used. But I think the Pursuit of Happiness one might win out on this page, just because I really liked the sentiment of it. At this point, we were just trying to figure out what we wanted from this travel experience. So we had started to look for jobs so that we could stay put in the area because we really liked it. I had family close to there. I was really enjoying getting to know them a little better and getting to spend some time with them. I did try to make that clear vellum piece work because I really like it, but it just didn't seem to fit with the two longer photographs, so I grabbed out that foil heart sticker that I had a roll of. Been desperately trying to use them up. There were so many in the roll that I got. But I did actually really like how that turned out. Our walk to Kings Park was a little bit ridiculous. We left from the Swan River and thought we could just walk to Kings Park. Now this is two Brits, two very pasty Brits, new in Australia, not used to the heat of summer yet. And we thought it'd be a really good idea to walk there. Turns out it took us hours. We just walked and walked, and although it was a really beautiful walk, we were shattered before we'd even gotten there. Because I was doing a double page, it's quite nice that you get to do a bit more embellishment than the single pages and go a bit sticker crazy, really. And it's a good way to use up a lot of the items that you don't normally use on the larger pages or they don't seem quite fitting. And then just pulling in a little bit more of that washi just to make it symmetrical over the two pages and tie them in together. Just looking through some of those sticker packs which have completely fallen apart from travelling with them and them being shoved in bags and things like that. and me pulling out pages to maybe take one page of stickers with me when I've gone for a day out. So I'd like to get a lot of those sticker packs used and finished up, and so I can start a fresh stash basically. I like some of the clear acetate stickers that come in that sticker pack just because they're nice for that layering texture that you can make from them, and it almost looks like you've done sort of a freehand drawing on top of some of the cards. By this point we were starting to find our feet a little more. We were living in an area, I think it was called Claysbrook, and it's such a cool little neighbourhood where all of the houses are really different. All of them are designed individually. It's sort of like a Legoland housing estate. So every house was really unique and very, very beautiful. And we could just walk around the neighbourhood and look at all the cool architecture, which I really enjoyed doing. I'm sorry if you can hear a little bit more background noise today. I've been kicked out of my usual space for recording because my husband's working from home and he had a business call to take. So you can probably hear some birds singing out of the window because I'm a little bit closer to the window in this room. I picked up one of the writing guides from Japan when we were in the Traveller's Notebook store. It's been really helpful. The only problem is obviously if you've stuck cards in on the back of the page, you can't see through the page anymore. So I do still have to sometimes draw lines for myself to write nice and straight because I can't seem to do it without the lines. But this is quite handy for when you have nothing on the back page. You can just quickly jot down what you were thinking about the day. So for us, that was just that we were considering sticking around in Australia for a lot longer, if we could. And what a beautiful day it was up at Kings Park. I didn't do much filming when we were up there that day. We were just sort of relaxing and making plans for this now coming couple of months. Si and I do tend to like taking stock of what's kind of going on at certain points. So we tend to head out just the two of us and set aside proper time to really discuss what it is that we both want out of an experience or out of the plans that we're making. So I like that little today's goals sticker as well, because that goal today was really just to relax, have a bit of a walk, spend some quality time together and get our plans kind of set in motion. I was very lucky that I had met a lovely person on a random beach in Australia. I'd overheard us talking and she had a Welsh accent, and so I went over and said hi and asked her which part of Wales she was from. We got chatting and she's gotten me an interview for a job so that I can go and check that out. It's always who you know, isn't it? And us Welshies stick together. So that's really all for me today. I do really like this page and I'm trying to embrace some more of the white spaces and not filling every inch of a page, and I think it turned out really nice. Thank you for joining me, and next time I'll be writing all about our adventures strawberry picking.